Welcome to the Business Connections, where we help you promote your business and get connected to people. My name is Wendy Lindo, and I am the host. And for today's episode, I have a very special guest. We're going to be talking about health and wellness. So without further ado, let me introduce JayR.
Hey Wendy, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for coming.
Oh, I'm the one that's thankful for the invite. I'm so glad that I'm here.
Of course. So JR, I invited you because I want you to talk about health and wellness. I know that's been your passion and that's one of your advocacy. So maybe you wanted to tell the viewers?
Oh yeah, definitely. Let me start off with my name. My name is Jay R Datu. I've been in the health and wellness industry now for roughly about 8 years. Yet before that, my real background is I used to be 245 pounds, overweight, walking time bomb. I did not know how to manage a sustainable lifestyle. So make the long story short, that's why one of my sayings is I'm humbled to be alive. One of the reasons why I almost passed away because I had a massive asthma attack. It happened at a Christmas party, and I was not able to breathe. So during that time, I was blessed enough to make it home and get a breathing treatment. So I took initiative right away, figuring out how do I get back into not physical shape, how do I get healthy again? So from that point on, I've been on a journey of finding the sweet spot, meaning how do I maintain my health? And make the long story short, 245 pounds. The first 20 pounds, it took me 10 years to figure out. I'm a classic yo-yo dieter because of that incident. And then when I found the health and wellness industry, that there are products, services, and people that truly care about your health and you becoming independent with it, I never saw my weight fluctuate beyond 200 pounds. Right now, I'm sitting right here. I'm 200 pounds. I'm a size 34, 32. I can finally wear size medium, if that makes sense to people. The reason why I say that, one of the biggest triggers in my life, I love to shop. I'm one of those men that love to shop. So I went to Old Navy, one of my favorite stores, and I bought some jeans, start trying it on. 34 did not want to fit. 36 did not want to fit. A 38 did not want to fit. I was like, no way. A 40, a 42. The maximum size in that shop was 44. So I reached a point of pain. Besides asthma attack, this is like a visual pain because I love to shop. So imagine going to a store that you cannot buy clothes anymore. I went beyond the size double X.
Wow.
So that was like one of the pain points of my journey in figuring out how do I maintain and how do I make it a part of my life. Basically a part of my life, just like anything that we have done, you know. So that's basically my real background, why I'm in the health and wellness business. I just don't know about it. I have gone through it. So I know what people go through, the psychology behind it, their reasons, maybe body imagery, you name it, I can totally relate. So that's why I have to share that part of my journey, why I'm in the health and wellness industry now.
Wow, that's a very powerful story, JR. I didn't even know that that was your story. And thank you for sharing that to TBC viewers. So it was an awakening, like 240 pounds, asthma, and it's just good that you didn't have any other like diabetes or hypertension. And going to, you said you wanted to shop, you love to shop, and being, there and nothing really
Fits.
fits.
Yes.
That hurts, painful. It's not only physically, but it's also mentally, right?
Yes.
Is that why you wanted to be passionate and you wanted to teach people? Because I've been, watching a lot of your motivational video every day, and that's what I like about him. He's very consistent. He's very relentless, and I get inspired by his story as well. So, right now, what do you want to tell the viewers? How can you help them? How to maintain, like, if they're overweight and if they have other existing diseases like hypertension, they have yo-yo,
You're using.
diet, like me, that. Like, I
Yeah.
would ask, seek help from you. Like, what are the things that I should be taking? Sometimes I'm just not doing it.
Not compliant.
Not compliant. So how can you help all these people, like thousands of people all over the US or other countries?
Well, one of the biggest thing that my mentors, that's the key part, because my other background, I was a collegiate tennis player in the States. So my other background, I'm an athlete. So coachability, it's one of the key factors of anybody's success. The way I'm able to really encourage and inspire people to own their health is a very simple thing. Wendy, if I may ask you, how did you learn to brush your teeth?
My parents.
Exactly. That's like amazing, right? So there's something about that. The fundamentals of brushing your teeth, I've always used that. I don't know why, but it's true. Why do you brush your teeth? Because my parents told me to brush my teeth relentlessly until you were able to own and become independent without no longer that trigger like, Hoy JR, mag-toothbrush ka na, umaga na. And I'm experiencing that right now as I speak because my son, I have to continuously rear him like, Vin, it's already morning. What's the first thing that you do? Go to the bathroom and do what? Brush your teeth and do your bodily functions, right? Most people will do their bodily functions, but brushing your teeth is something that we are reared to do. So why do I say that? Is it takes a certain amount of period. That's why when I was sharing my journey about my health and wellness journey, my weight issue, I was hypertensive. I had chronic back pain. Those are my pain points. The hypertension I didn't know, and I'm a licensed nurse also in the state of California. But my real pain point was waking up in the morning and you cannot get up
Wow.
because of me being overweight, carrying that excess weight. So there's so many pain points. So why do I go back to brushing your teeth? You only see the dentist when there's pain in your teeth. That will show you how consistent you are with brushing your teeth and flossing. So there's levels of layers of how you need to attack your health and wellness. It's not once a week. It's not whenever you think about it. Just like what you were saying, Wendy, it's daily.
Yes. Habit.
It's a habit. It's 2 minutes. Up, down, back, front, right? Don't forget your tongue. So those are the things I'm helping encourage people in the beginning. If you know how to brush your teeth at least once to twice a week, that should be your trigger to use your product or do something that will increase your health, your vitality. So I'm using the toothbrush analogy as a trigger because most people brush their teeth. That's like a definite. The other things are automatic, but brushing your teeth is a voluntary kind of thing.
It's a great analogy.
Yeah. So if you use that as a trigger in the morning to maybe take a product that you're trying to create a relationship with, my job as a coach or even a wellness advocate is literally on you. I give you this small inspiration that you do anyways every single day, brushing your teeth. So basically using that as a trigger. So that's the way I help many, many people across the world that really need to start thinking about their health. Adulthood, adult kids, anybody that can brush their teeth, that is my market. Those are the people that I want to help.
That's great. So that you have a broad market that you need to help, right?
Yeah, very broad.
Very well, because everyone wants, sometimes there's a misconception like losing weight is good health, right? You
Correct.
can be like fit, but you're eating not right, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I know you're promoting a great product. And I wanted to know about those products that you wanted to share the viewers.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely, definitely. Well, what's how I found this company was through a referral, and then through that, I started using the product. But before I even start using the product, I want to find the genesis of the product, meaning why did you create it? Because for me, it's 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 that why did you make it? Was it for a purpose? Just like toothpaste, toothbrush, it's there was a purpose behind it. That's why it was invented, you know. So my favorite product from the company that I'm currently promoting right now, and I've been with the company since inception. So they've been around for 2 years. It's this Bio Limitless right here. Is a brain. It's a brain food product. So what I love about it is almost if you go through the marketplace, majority of the people that see their doctors will prescribe capsules, pills. So I love to always use whatever people's are already habitually doing. So in always shifting them. So this Bio Limitless that is our cornerstone of the company. It's providing that mood, that enhancement of metabolism, the brain focus that people need, the extra boost of pick me up. So with this product that is the star of our company, we are helping people create that focus. Because once you have that focus, that means you can literally do anything you put your mind into. So that's why this Limitless is like our number one selling product. And I will do provide my own personal testimony on it. I know when I'm not on it. I'm not on point. So it's like once you do health and wellness, you live health and wellness. This is not a maybe. Just like going back again to that reinforcement, why do you brush your teeth? You do that irregardless every single day, but I don't know how well you do it though.
Yes.
Right? So that's a different topic in itself.
Yes. So there's I know I wanted to know what's the top three products that that company have that made an impact to a lot of people.
So usually for me, it has to impact me first, and then from that point on, I like what Wendy is sharing is three, just like what I will share to people three. Why breakfast, lunch, and dinner? People are so used to that kind of system. So in the morning, I would definitely recommend Limitless for to get your morning started right. So it's a good replacement for coffee for people that's hyperacidic. There's some benefits there in the coffee, yet this provides you more benefits per se: metabolism booster, brain focus, mood enhancer, and also it has a key component in here called curcumin. It lowers your inflammation.
Oh yeah, curcumin.
Yeah,
Yes.
curcumin is
Powerful. Yeah.
very powerful. If you're very toxic, I would definitely recommend take some curcumin. And then the next one will be some type of a nutrition product. It's not a replacement, it's an enhancement. Let's put it that way. Because a lot of people eat what they love to eat. It's void of nutrition. So what I would encourage people is especially easier to digest as we age. Digestion is one of the things that slows down.
Yes.
That's why I believe taking a good meal replacement or even a meal enhancer with so many great components like super greens. This product has an epimorelin peptide that's very scientific, but that in itself help extend cellular life. So that's something documented because of the ingredient. And not only that, it's a good way to shift people because a lot of people will spend $10 to $12 per meal. So if you're looking for something that can provide literally all the pillars of health, fiber, protein, vitamins, phytonutrition, and give you if you are struggling with weight, this could be a good shift because literally if you're spending $12 a meal during your lunch, this can replace it for like $2 to $3 per serving. So this is a good replacement for that. So this is for lunch. So we have our breakfast, one.
And the breakfast is limitless.
Breakfast is limitless because most people, believe it or not, it's documented. It's better not to eat breakfast nowadays. Believe it or not, it's called intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting. Yes.
Exactly. So it's very social.
Social.
Very trending.
Everything is trending when it comes to health and wellness.
Of course, because people follow people.
Yes.
That's why as a health and wellness ambassador, if I'm not changing and I'm not keeping up with the trend, I'm dying.
Yes, that's right.
Because people get
It's evolving.
yes, it's ever evolving. We're not in a stagnation mode. Like back then, sabi na, oh, sugar free, and then they replaced it with tons of fat.
Yes.
So people were getting fat. Oh, fat free, and then they're replacing it with tons of sugar. So the industry itself goes to an extreme. Me, I'm looking for that balance, right? So it's trending. Be a part of the trend. That's proven. Intermittent fasting, that's why this fits with that. This fits with the health revolution of people drinking clean juice. But clean juice has too much sugar. So this has a healthy amount of sugar, fiber, you name it, bang for your buck, right? So we have our breakfast, lunch, and then here it is, the la creme of the la creme. People want to go home and just sleep.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you what to eat for dinner because once I intrude in people's lives, Wendy, believe it or not, when I was a new health and wellness advocate, I tell people, oh, you should eat this for dinner. Jay, dinner time is when I bond with my family. So you know how tough it is?
Yes.
It creates unnecessary stress to my client. Oo nga pala. You know, that's the only time people bond with their loved ones. So when I was a new health and wellness advocate, yeah, I'm not losing weight. I hate the program. I'm an ugly eater, especially dinner time. I'm cranky because I cannot eat what my family's eating. So since I've shifted my methodology of helping people, everybody sleeps. Right? Everybody is looking for that quality of sleep.
Yes.
And people have been using sleep products, even NyQuil, to help them sleep. Unfortunately, it's not something you should do long term. There are studies out there, if I made to become scientific already. Overload of melatonin supplements is actually bad for you long term.
Everything, yes.
Everything
Everything exists.
Anything that exists. So when I found a company with a melatonin free product, and it provides you a deep sleep. People always will tell me, Jay, I already sleep well. Really? Can you tell me? They're always subjective. When I put them on, you know how everybody nowadays have a smartwatch.
Yes.
Do you know there's a sleep function on your smartwatch?
Yeah.
It can tell you whether you're in REM sleep
Yes.
or
Deep sleep.
deep sleep,
Yes.
right? So, make the long story short, I challenged this product called Bio Sleep. That's why I love our product line. It's very easy. You need sleep? Sleep.
So those are the things that you love to. I mean, those are the three products that you love and you use as well, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
This is the products that I initially started with the company. Actually, the newest product that we have is a protein. So these products I create a relationship with. And it's documented with my own research, okay, with my own personal research. It's not like clinical trial. It's just my subjective opinion, but with some kind of measurable, because nowadays we do have smartwatches and stuff
Yes.
like that. So with the sleep, oh man, the first day without it, I was like, I monitored the sleep pattern. I was like, no,
You're not
I'm not in deep sleep.
deep sleep.
So the next following day, my friend let me borrow his smartwatch. So, man, not only documented that I was in deep sleep for 6 hours, quality sleep, I can validate it with a dream. Because when you actually dream,
You're in deep sleep.
you're in deep sleep.
Yes.
So that's when I ask my clients, hey, since you're using the product, because I have to follow up with them. Have you noticed something different about your sleep? Oh yeah, Jay, I forgot. Na naginip ako, ganto, ganyan. I was like, the product is working. Because, go ahead, Wendy.
Oh no. So tell them, why is it that you need to have 8 hour good sleep? Because we can talk about the product,
Yes.
but I think we have to also tell the
Them.
viewers, why do you need
Oh.
those 8 right
Yes.
hours
Well,
of sleep?
that's a good point. See,
Yes.
that's why I like this new format. That's why this interview is just like, sometimes as a vlogger, I just go wayside. So this is the reason why. I am a medical professional. I am a licensed nurse. So I'm not just a marketer throwing some hype. It is clinically proven when you put the body and you give the body proper amount of sleep, 6 to 8 hours minimum. Okay, there is a minimum. Your body at sleep does what it's supposed to do. It's called regeneration
Of cells too.
of cells. It's irregardless of what you're taking, it can only enhance your body to do what it's supposed to do. Yet it's great association of sleep. A lot of people, especially the American lifestyle, when I got to the States, I was amazed because the TV does not go right. So I was like, wow, you can have content. People don't want to sleep. There's so much things to do, and then
Yes.
24 hours something like, that's why a lot of the people are suffering chronic health challenges. I don't want to use the word disease, health challenges, because the environment
Yes.
enhances you not to do what you're supposed to do. You know, it's like now you have Facebook, YouTube, you have unlimited 24-hour content that if you choose not to sleep, you will not sleep. And then in the long run, why do you think like, oh, I've been eating healthy already, all organic? Because as a nurse, I see my clients, Jay, I do everything organic. Tell me about your life. When I ask them about their life, they're like, oh, I work 7 days a week. Overtime, if there's available, I'm in it. It's like, you're literally always in a offset. You do something amazing, but you put your body into a very stressful situation. Literally, the scientific way of it is always your body is in flight or fight.
Yeah, that's right.
forever. So something gotta give, right?
Yes. So now my question is, are you telling that what do you call it? The product?
Which one? The
Like
sleep.
the melatonin free, are those intended for people that couldn't having a challenge sleeping, right? And those that are taking melatonin because melatonin has a bad effect long term. Is
Correct.
that right?
Yes. A lot of the people that's been taking our melatonin free product, it has a peptide because the company is a peptide company, is a biotech. So this is something truly is amazing in my career of 8 years. I've tried anything and everything for the last 8 years. So for the last 2 years, I've been on this new product with a very special delivery system because peptides are not cheap to manufacture. We have a peptide in the sleep. It's called DSIP. It's sleep inducing peptide.
Wow.
So it's geared to help trigger the natural melatonin production in the body. So that's the key part. There's still melatonin in the equation, but you're not putting in melatonin in your body. You're putting your body into a state to where your body will naturally produce its own melatonin.
Melatonin, yeah.
And that's the key part of getting that sleep because remember when you're a kid, you never have sleep challenges.
Yeah.
Sleep like a baby, you know those terminology. Oh, I
Yes,
sleep
yeah.
like a baby.
Uh-huh.
So there is clues to things that we are already have done. And that's I believe that's the kind of skill set that I bring to the table. I will always revert back, ask questions. Yung parang mga like doctors,
Yeah, doctors, you assess
you assess.
the client.
You ask more than you tell them.
Yes, you ask the clients. So now we're talking about health and wellness. So part of wellness and of course healthy body is to have a good sleep. But right now, JR, what is the mission and vision of your company? Why is it that people should be trying your product?
Well, it's very simple too. That's what I like about the company. It's a company that was born out of a stressful situation of a father that was supposed to be passing away in the next couple of weeks. So when the formulator found how to deliver a product that gives literally near instant effect, we came up with the slogan, a better way to a better you. So just like what you're talking about earlier, it's ever evolving.
Yes.
The trends does not change. It always evolves. It might be packaged differently, but it's still sharing you the fundamentals of health. So that's one of the key missions of the company, a better way to a better you. We will not say we are the best because when you're the best,
Yes, you're just stuck.
stop,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
When you say a better way,
Growing, yes.
growing, that is the trend nowadays.
Yes.
That is now the trend. Your product needs to evolve. If you're not evolving, you are dying.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just listening to Tony Robbins. Without vision,
Yeah.
perish. So especially with a large organization like that who manufactured a lot of great products. So JR, I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be watching this episode. And can you tell them where they can reach you?
Well,
Social
definitely.
media platform.
Yeah. So definitely, I'm very focused on Facebook. That's there's another story layer to that. So Facebook, it's where I'm 80%, 90% of the time, and the other two, Instagram and TikTok. I'm learning TikTok, becoming like social, learning the new trends, right? So that's where you can literally find me, most of my content, and definitely my link is on my bio on my Facebook account. And I literally my content very raw, very real, no holds bar. You can always reach to me, PM me, DM me, and I will definitely reply back to you.
And you also have a YouTube. Maybe you also wanted to promote your YouTube.
Ikaw, ah.
Where you're missing that there.
Yeah. Well, on YouTube, that's the thing. There's so many facets of reaching people. I do have a YouTube channel. I better like put some learn to just create a content and just upload it. I do have a YouTube account. Yet it's not growing because I'm not putting focus there. I believe my Facebook is growing continuously because the people there, literally 90% on my Facebook account is people that I don't know. So I build relationship with them. So definitely Facebook, it's if you really when you really want to get a hold of me, Facebook will be the platform to reach me.
The platform. And then, JR, my last question is because you're a coach now, right? You're a coach, a health wellness coach. You're doing a lot of vlog every morning, inspirational, motivational video. And then, are you planning to have any training or coaching mentorship in the near future?
Yes, definitely. Since COVID, I did conduct, and with the company's help, we do conduct local health and wellness seminars in the city of Tustin in the corporate office of BioRains. I was one of the key presenters. I always educate and inform people about how to be healthy with or without the BioRains product, because most people, again, it's very subjective, like cost and all of those kind of things. So we always give free information and definitely samples. That's our big thing. As an entrepreneur, I believe in giving away samples of the product. One of our advocacy also at the office, we do support an organization because of one of our ingredients here. It's called CBD. Is associated with brain function. So the company do provide free products to an organization right now. But with me, what I always love to do is give away pre-products to people that's willing. That's the key part. Willing. Kasi majority of the time, believe it or not, I give away so much product and I do follow up because I want to know how was their experience exactly. Yes. Akala kasi minsan nagbebenta lang. It's like, no, I rather if you don't want
share
it,
yeah.
I'm literally sharing it. And then when I follow up with people, they're like, did you receive my product? Oh yeah, I received it 2 weeks ago. So how was it? What's your experience? Can you tell me anything? Nah, not really. I was like, what do you mean not really? Not really what? Didn't work? No, I don't want to use it.
Got it.
So the keyword for anybody that truly wants
to transform their lives.
To transform their lives, people that's willing. I'm gonna do something amazing with Wendy here, especially with TBC. I'm going to give 10.
Wow.
Yeah, because Wendy was asking me tatlo, it's like, I think nowadays I can
very generous. I love that.
Can afford na ako, te.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Well, it's great because we wanted to share what you've been through, and I also used your products.
Yeah.
And he's very passionate about it. That's what I like about him. And giving you 10, was it like 10 different products?
No, for your viewers and for the people that's really willing, I'm gonna go ahead and the first 10 people that reach out to me, totally free, I will give you our number one selling product called Limitless. It's gonna be good for 10 days, a 10-day supply. Okay, and then I'm gonna up it up a notch. So those first 10 totally free, no shipping, no handling, none of that. Okay. And then when those people recommend, the people that got the products, I'm going to give them one more free product sample. But there's a not a catch. I don't want to use mesalo. Mesalo. All they have to do is pay for shipping and handling.
Got it.
$5. That's it. The product will still be free. It's a $20 value product. All you have to pay is $5 for shipping. For the first 10, totally free. Libre yung shipping, libre yung product. And then if the product truly affected your life, like mas tumalino sila, mas naging focus sila.
Yeah.
Tapos parang mas nagkaroon sila ng energy to do something positive.
And nag-glow kagaya mo
Oh,
today.
nag-glow ka. Tan na tan. So I'm willing to give those 10 people one more free sample to give to somebody they love.
Wow, thank you, JR.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming here, and thank you for being generous and giving those 10. So 10 people will win.
10
The first 10
people.
people who will reach out to you, or maybe
Reach out to you.
reach out to me
Yeah.
and just say limitless.
Yes.
Hashtag limitless.
There you go.
Hashtag limitless. And then you will receive a free sample.
Yeah.
Okay? So thank you again, JR. Is there anything that you wanted to add before we end the show?
Oh, definitely. Because earlier, we were talking earlier before
Yes.
the interview. You were asking me one of a good motto.
Yes.
You know, yung
Or your coat.
favorite quote.
Yes.
One thing in my life, there's so many great quotes out there. And I think this stems from being humble. I'm humbled to be alive. So one of my motto and quote is, I know who wakes me up in the morning. I know now who wakes me up in the morning. So who's not going to be excited? Because early on in my life, my parents are the one that wakes you up, right? So as we progress as adults, we just wake up. Akala natin we just wake up. No. I give it a next layer of edification or why I do what I do, because I finally know who wakes me up in the morning, and that's for me is called God. When that
100%.
when that communicated with me, naku po, when I wake up, thank you Lord, literally very organic.
Yes.
It's no longer like it's on me. No, there's a person, a being that your journey must continue. And that's why, son, rise up, because nobody is promised tomorrow.
I agree on that.
Okay.
one.
So that's like a two kind of thing. Like no one's promised tomorrow. But yet when I wake up in the morning, I know who wakes me up. I believe that's my go-to nowadays.
I love that. So I was telling my Coval CEO, we are a blessing. We are blessed, and that's why we're here to be a blessing to others.
Oh, wow,
so
that's
thank you
amazing.
again, JR, for coming. And I had a great time talking to you even before the show. So again, thank you to all the TBC viewers. So I'll see you again on the next The Business Connections.